Hey everyone, good afternoon. Daniel here, joined by my buddy Clay. Hey Clay,
Hey
how's it
now.
going?
Good, good. How are
Um,
you?
Good. So we got a nice surprise this morning. We're getting a new trailer for a Guy Ritchie film starring uh, our buddy Jason Statham.
Yes.
Also, as I know, look, listen, I know we talked about this not being a Fast and Furious movie, but Scott Eastwood's also in it. So
Scott
it's
Eastwood.
yeah.
He is the mayonnaise in the Fast and Furious sandwich. I'm sorry.
Hey,
And he's not even Miracle Whip. He's like store brand.
sometimes even though the mayonnaise is not the main ingredient, it's what kind of brings the whole thing together, right? I wouldn't discount Scott Eastwood.
Yeah, he has to play the sidekick to Kurt Russell. That's pretty funny.
I think that's the main problem, that when you put him up against somebody as like awesome as Kurt Russell, you're like, oh come on, dude. Like,
Yeah, you
you
got
know,
to hold
you
your own.
you kind of send up the dude for failure.
They do goof on him a lot in the movie,
Yeah.
so he
Yeah.
kind of has to take it because he's
Ty-
part of the franchise now.
Tyrese goes at him really hard. But yeah, but today we'll be reacting to Wrath of Men by Guy Ritchie from MGM Studios.
What's your favorite Guy Ritchie film?
Um, so I want to say The Men from Uncle,
I knew it.
but
Because
but
it had your Superman.
yeah, but Army Hammer. It's hard to watch his movies at the moment with the whole
Ooh.
thing he's got going on.
Do you think at every scene you go, did he just eat a person and then come on
See,
set
yeah,
to shoot this
yeah.
scene?
I don't want to think about it, so I haven't rewatched it. But I think,
Does he eat finger sandwiches?
oh boy. So for now, my answer is going to be The Gentleman, because I think that was definitely a highlight of 2020, which was a year full of crap.
Yeah.
But it was one of my last movie going experiences, and it was good. I really enjoyed it. I also like the Legend of King Arthur. I know a lot of people don't. I'm a fan of it, but I understand why people don't like it. Yeah,
I know that's going to be the one for everyone, and I kind of go with that one too. But I also love Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah. I like his older stuff, but I just feel like I connect a little bit more with the newer stuff.
Yeah, Man from Uncle is really good.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
It almost made me want to go watch the old show, but then I was like, no, it's an old show.
Yeah.
So
it's not the same.
It's not. It definitely not.
They solve their problems every week really quick. I think 42 minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, having Henry Cavill in a movie that really helps. But let's go ahead and watch this, and then we'll talk a little bit about it.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new addition. H.
Portico Security specialize in cash trucks across LA.
Do you have any idea how dangerous this job can be? Some idea, yeah. We ain't the predators. We're the prey.
You ready?
Ready.
This is your temporary sidearm.
What happens if we're putting pistols in a machine gun fight?
Do you have a problem?
I don't know. Do I?
The 10 grand drop. You should have been back 5 minutes ago. They're serious.
Leave this to me.
Get in the truck next time.
Sorry, pal.
Was that Post Malone?
That's what I was gonna ask you.
Who is this lunatic?
It is. It is.
Wow.
It doesn't feel right. It's like he wants trucks to get hit. He's not a cop. But if he's not a cop, what is he?
A while
He's a
back,
transporter.
we lost 2 dogs, a civilian too.
There was an investigation.
And we still haven't found the scum who did it.
You were in an accident. My son.
An accident? Looks like he just got shot in the face.
I need to know who killed my son.
The tree has been shook. and it's been shook hard. We've scorched earth.
You started by saying you'd do anything. What I'm hearing is, you think you've done everything.
I can see it's going to be a long night.
Looks like
It's gotta be an inside job.
slow John Wick.
I can do it in 2 weeks. You only wish you could do it in 20
Good
years.
gun food.
And I do bear a grudge.
I don't know, man. I did not get
I don't.
a
Well,
Guy Ritchie vibe from that at all.
first of all, I don't know what this movie's about. I thought it was gonna be about like their shipment getting hit or hijacked or something.
Yeah.
Obviously, that's not it.
It
He's-
was like a trailer for 2 movies.
he's luring people to catch the people that robbed his original truck and killed his son.
So he's trying to recreate a scene for criminals so he
Yeah.
can find the criminal that killed his son instead of just going around and killing all the bad people.
Yeah, that's man.
Yeah. Hey, Jason Statham's going to run around and shoot people, and I'm going to watch it.
Yeah, that's yeah, for sure. I think I'm definitely gonna watch it. I just felt like I was gonna get a little bit like an inkling. There's like 3 different movies going on
Yeah.
here.
It you know what though? If it throws me off enough
Yeah,
that the movie's great, I don't mind. I really don't mind the misleading trailers anymore.
okay. Yeah, no, I completely get that.
And you saw Post Malone, did?
That was definitely Post Malone. Because I was like, is that the dude from the Doritos commercial? And then I was like, it is. It's hard to recognize him without his face tattoos. I think that was the
Yeah.
problem. Man, what an odd
I don't know
feel
how to take that
uneasy.
one.
Yeah, I hate feeling uneasy after watching a trailer.
There is a style that Guy Ritchie has that I felt was removed by a lot of the quick cuts of the trailer.
Yeah,
But it did, emphasize, Jason Statham, which is what it was supposed to do. So
Yeah.
maybe the film itself is just going to be something more stylized that won't match what we just saw. Because, yeah, like you said, it seems like it's a couple different things.
yeah. If the film hadn't told me that this was a Guy Ritchie movie, I would have never got that out of the trailer.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the King Arthur trailer, I definitely knew that was a Guy Ritchie
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
So like The Gentleman too, like I knew that was a Guy Ritchie film just from watching the trailer. But this one feels, I don't know, it feels different.
Even looking at like The Man from U.N.C.L.E., it just had so much color and pop and everything. And he has a style that's always like really smooth. This was like just black and gray and dirty.
And it's not like Guy Ritchie films always feel like they have, even if they're serious, they have a flair of fun.
Yeah.
Like fun characters. Like I can't even tell you who the fun character in this movie is. Like, yeah, I don't know. This one feels a little weird. I'll eventually check it out. I don't know that I'll go to. I wouldn't
go to a theater
I
to see
wouldn't
it
risk
based on the trailer.
Yeah, I wouldn't risk going to the theater just based on this one.
I think we need to look at every movie that comes out is what's the risk, and this is not worth the risk.
And I think even going forward, and when the world's back to more normal stuff, like maybe that should be the meter. Like, would I have gone out to risk my life to go watch this? Like, unless you have one of those like Movie Pass or AMC memberships where you can just get a movie for free.
What is the worst movie you've seen in a theater that you would now go, I would never ever go to a theater in a pandemic to see?
So this is it's my default answer because it's also a movie I kind of wish I did walk out of. That was the last movie I walked out of.
Oh wow.
It's the Valkyrie, the Tom Cruise movie.
It was that bad?
I just didn't care. I was like, well, it wasn't, it was like, it was historical fiction where they're changing the real life events, but they didn't change them enough to make them interesting.
Oh, they just took all the poor choices and
Yeah.
sorry.
Like, and then Tom Cruise's German accent was really bad. And do you know what the movie's about? It's about the operation to kill Hitler.
To kill Hitler.
Yeah. So yeah, I was like, this is bad. Like, I don't care for any of this.
You see, you just left. Did you go into another theater and watch anything else?
No, I think I just left. I think we just we just didn't want to finish watching the movie. That's the last one I remember walking out of.
I saw Battlefield Earth in the theater.
Oh my god!
I know, and the only great thing about that was at the time, I had 2 stepkids and they were in the theater, and so the it comes up and it goes black in the theater, and then I just hear from the kids' direction the longest, loudest fart. And it is distractingly loud because everybody got quiet when the lights went down. And then I think I can't remember. I think it's like 20th Century Fox. The dun da da comes up, and right as soon as that starts to go quiet, Spencer leans over to Trey, who farted, and he goes, "Did you hear that? So loud, like so loud. Everyone in the theater heard it, and everyone just starts laughing. And then Battlefield Earth started. So
that's probably
the best moment of the entire film.
That's the best way to start that movie, I feel.
But a kid whispering, "Did you hear that?"
Yeah. Oh my god. All right. Well, any last thoughts before we wrap up?
I'm bummed that I really wanted that to be so much better.
Yeah, me too. I really want a good action movie because we've gotten so many good ones in the past few years.
Yeah,
like I feel like it's bringing the genre back. Like, this isn't fun enough to be Fast and Furious, but it's also not serious enough to be John Wick.
Yeah, I think there are a couple of scenes out there that they have to compete with. John Wick as a film, but then in Days of Future Past, you had a great fight sequence in slow-mo.
Yeah.
There are great fight sequences. I think Mr. Nobody that's out now with
Mr. Show, Bob Eisenberg,
Bob Odenkirk.
Odenkirk, yeah.
I hear that's fantastic and has so much incredible action in it. So I think it's just going to be like, the bar's really high for action films. You can't have Jason Statham stroll through an office slowly shooting people, and people get excited for it.
And Statham, his transporter movies, or Crank, he just has so much charisma. But this one, I didn't feel like, I don't like seeing him as a gloomy character because it kind of brings down the whole room.
He's kind of played that. They did a reboot of The Mechanic that he was in, and it was just so boring and dull and nothing like the original.
I've never watched that, and I'm a big Jessica Alba fan of just having her on the screen. So
yeah, but I Jason Statham can do better.
I think so. I hope we're wrong. I hope this was just maybe a badly cut trailer.
Yeah, that's true. We've seen trailers that have endorsed films that we've gone in and shit on. So Suicide Squad.
Oh, then I don't think you should be saying we. Like, are you talking about the royal? Are you saying is that like the royal we?
No, just an observation on how sometimes trailers can oversell a product of inferior quality.
I don't know what you're talking about, Clay. Well, I think that'll wrap up our discussion. Clay, thanks for joining me with this.
All right, man.
Doing these is always a lot of fun. Like, subscribe, share the video. Let us know what you think of this trailer. Are we wrong? Are we just not looking at this in the right light? So, and then click that like button. I hear that helps with whatever YouTube algorithm's going on. So
it'll solve all your problems.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and take care, guys.
Hell be both.